Hello there, Braden Smith here from Learn to Play the Fiddle. So today's video has a bit of a Scottish flavour to it. It's coming up to Burns Night here, and I thought I would do a song by Robbie Burns that we can learn to play the melody on the fiddle. So we're going to learn today A Man's a Man for All That, sometimes also called Is There for Honest Poverty. So we'll look at the melody so that you can learn it on the fiddle. So here we are. So first of all, I'll play the tune for you so that you can hear how it goes. I'll play it through a couple of times, and then we'll break the melody down into parts so that you can learn them. So let's have a little look at this then. So let's look first of all at the first part of this song melody. There are words to this song that you can go and look up if you'd like to also sing it. But here we're just looking at the melody. So let's look at the first part. So here we are. So we start off like this. We're going to play this in D. You can play this in various keys, but we're going to learn it in D. It's slightly easier there. So here's how we're going to play the first phrase. Just notice that rhythm. I'm going to put in that distinctive Scottish rhythm into this, that little reverse dotted rhythm. You don't have to play it that way. You could play the rhythm slightly straighter if you wanted to. You could play... But if you're playing this as a melody, it's quite fun to put in that little distinctively Scottish sound. So let's play that one more time. And into the next phrase. One more time. Let's play that through that whole phrase from the beginning. So. Lovely. Let's come back. So we come back to the first phrase one more time. So we repeat that. And this time ending on the D. So we'll do that a second time. Just those last couple of notes that are different. I'll play you the whole thing through so that you can hear how that goes nice and slowly. Lovely. So that's the first half of the tune. I'll just show it to you once through up close so that you can work out any notes that you can't work out from that playthrough. So here's that same section up close so you can see what's going on with the fingers. Great, so let's look at the second half then. So the first phrase of our second half starts here. Let's do that one more time. Lovely. So notice the same rhythm in both those little phrases there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That slight syncopation on the rhythm. Perhaps you can hear my foot tapping on the beat there. So it's da da dee da 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 dee da da. That's our beat. And the next little phrase. That last bit one more time. Great, and just one final phrase to learn in this tune. And again, it starts the same way, but a different ending. One more time. Let's do that last bit one more time just to get that rhythm. So you've got quite a quick string change there. We're going from the E. It's on open strings, but you've still got to change strings fairly quickly. Again, if you want that slightly funky Scottish rhythm in there, then you're going to be changing strings fairly quickly. You could just play that rhythmically quite a lot straighter. If you like, that's fine too. If you're finding that string change tricky with that quick first note, then you can just play the notes the same length, and that's fine too. Let's have a look at that second half up close, just so you can see anything that you need to work out. So from the second half. And that's it. Great, good stuff. So that's the whole melody. It's fairly straightforward, a lot of it repeats, and there's not a lot of complicated fingering going on or anything like that. But we want to add some sort of more interest to this. If we're just playing a solo fiddle, we might want to add in some little ornaments and some chords and drones and things. Drones especially sounds good. We can put in, if we're playing this in D, which we are here, then we can put in lots of open D strings. Whenever you're not playing on the D already, you can probably be playing a D if you want to underneath anything else that you're playing. I wouldn't do it all the time. You choose your moments. So just to give you an idea, here's the first section with some drones that we might use. So we could play it like this, for example. So on those notes where I'm playing on the A string, I'm just including the D string underneath as well. One more time. First time round, you could do the same thing the second time round as well. Nice and easy. So you can play that D most of the time when you're playing on the A string. You can also be playing the D as well if you want to. In the second part, the same thing. You could do the same sorts of things, but again, you might want to be selective. Particularly that B and D chord. Sounds really nice. So you could draw that one out and leave the others. For example. And maybe that last phrase, you might include the G drone underneath. And give it a bit of nice low end sort of bassy sound to that as well. Great, and finally we might want to add in a few little cuts and ornaments along the way. Again, you can choose where you want to do these. I'm just going to give you some ideas, and you can just put some cuts and flicks and things in here. So for example, maybe we might play the first section like this. Maybe a little cut there. And maybe a little grace note there. And you could put some cuts on those low Ds as well. In the second half, maybe we might play. So again, putting some grace notes on those first notes that are in the bar, the ones that are on the beat. And some cuts on those low Ds. If you're interested in some of this ornamentation, then do check out some of my other videos and subscribe to the channel for lots more tips on ornamentation and bowing patterns and all sorts of other things besides. I'll play the tune through one more time so you can practice along if you'd like to. Lovely, so I hope you get a chance to play this tune this Burns night. If you're having any sort of Burns celebration, or if you just want to play in memory of Robbie Burns, then this is a lovely tune to do that. Enjoy it, have fun, bye bye.